That's right, this is the Video Game Music Show here on KSBC. For the next 2 hours, I'll be playing your favorite video game music. Playing everything from the Nintendo Entertainment System all the way up to the modern systems such as the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 4, and the Xbox One. Anything from the handheld systems, including the original Nintendo Game Boy, all the way up to the Nintendo 3DS and the PlayStation Vita. Anything from the arcades, anything that's related to video game music, including chiptunes, DJ remixes, and video game cover bands. This is a live show, so if you got a request, the number is 909-626-KSBC. If you want to email me, my email address is thevideogamemusicshow@gmail.com. It's all one word. You can also look me up on the Instagram. I am at DJ Sysop. And, of course, you can post your requests on the Video Game Music Show Facebook page. Just do a search for the Video Game Music Show. And I invite everyone to join the KSBC Spinningtron chat room. Just go to ksbc.org, click on Last Played in the upper right-hand corner of the website, and then click Chat, join chat in the chat box, or something like that. Anyways, I see in the chat room, I see D-Man and Pikachu, so welcome to the chat room. I'm sure more peeps will be joining shortly. But anyways, I got lots of music to play, so let's just get to it. Here is a OC remix of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4. Here we go. right. Let me tell you what we've just been listening to. We just heard from Tetris 99. I'm looking forward to playing this. It's on the Nintendo Switch. And that was the main menu music. And let's see, that was by request from Jonathan off the Video Game Music Show Facebook page. Before that, we heard from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. The name of the track is called Eternal Forest. And is that right? I don't know. Turnip Forest. My bad. Okay. And that was by request from Jesse off the Video Game Music Show Facebook page. Before that, we heard from Mario Party 3. The name of the track is called Starlift. And that was by request from Dennis off the Video Game Music Show Facebook page. Before that, we heard the OC remix of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Star Turtles 2, and that was The Wrath of Man. And that was by request from Joey. Woo woo. All right. Let me tell you, the Inland Valley Humane Society, a full-access animal shelter, is located in Pomona, is looking for volunteers age 18 and older. Volunteers undertake a variety of tasks. Some tasks are performed at the shelter. Others, like their fostering program, can be performed at home, and additional opportunities take place throughout the community. If you'd like to become a volunteer with IVHS, please complete the volunteer application available on their website at www.ivhsspca.org. You can probably just Google it. And you can mail it to the Inland Valley Humane Society. Attention, Volunteer Department, 500 Humane Way, Pomona, California, 91766. All right. You are listening to the Video Game Music Show here on KSBC at 88.7 FM. You can listen to the live webcast streaming at ksbc.org. Later on the show, we're going to have a news break focusing on the Academy Awards that's happening right now. So that's going to be later in the show. In the next 10 minutes, I believe. Anyways, let's get to our first retro block of the night. And this is going to be from the NES game Ninja Gaiden. Here we go. I hope you enjoyed the retro block of Ninja Gaiden off the NES. Right now, we're going to take a break. And we're going to get a report from the Academy Awards.
And now, live from Claremont, California, KSBC 88.7 FM presents a special report on the 91st Academy Awards. Good evening, radio listeners. My name is JJ Shankar, and I'm here to give an update on the 91st Academy Awards ceremony. The ceremony has just gotten underway about 30 minutes ago, and we here at KSBC have you covered with updates every hour as the ceremony unfolds. The lead-up to tonight has been tumultuous, to say the least. There's a new category for Achievement in Popular Film that was proposed by the Academy back in August, only to be widely panned by the general public and postponed indefinitely. Then there's the removal of 4 categories from the Oscars broadcast in an effort to shorten the runtime, another highly controversial move that the Academy reversed course on. But the most intriguing storyline is probably the host, or rather lack thereof. Kevin Hart, originally tapped to MC the broadcast, was pushed out due to the resurfacing of some homophobic tweets a couple of weeks ago. These are the first hostless Oscars in over 30 years, but so far the ceremony has filled the shoes with a variety of stars. In lieu of a monologue, we had Queen and Adam Lambert perform a medley of the rock band's hits, in honor of the Freddie Mercury biopic Bohemian Rhapsody, which has received several nominations. Afterwards, Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, and Maya Rudolph said a few remarks to cheers from the crowd. And finally, we have seen some of the first awards given out. Regina King has won the award for Best Supporting Actress for her performance in Barry Jenkins' film If Beale Street Could Talk. In her speech, she cited James Baldwin and thanked everyone who made her award possible. Free Solo, a profile of rock climber Alex Honnold's ascent of Yosemite National Park's El Capitan, took the award for Best Documentary Feature. With no frontrunner for the Best Picture prize, several musical performances, and guest appearances by A-list stars, this Oscar night promises to be full of surprises. Our KSBC News team will be updating you regularly with our next broadcast at 6:30. We now bring you back to our normal broadcast on KSBC. Don't you turn that dial.
Movie music, film scores, cinematic songs, and movie remixes. The Sound of Pictures, music for the stage and screen. Sundays, 12 noon till 1 p.m. with your host, DJ Shilly.
You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody.
Let me tell you what we've been listening to. We just heard from A Hat in Time. And this was by request as I queue up the computer. 1 second. Let's see. Where are we? There. Okay. This is by request from Melissa off the Video Game Music Show Facebook page. Before that, we heard from Puzzle Bobble. This is also known as Bust a Move. And that was the theme music. And that was by request from PBNJ. Before that, we heard from Fantasy Star. The name of the track is called Sands of Motavia 80s Remix, which is pretty good. And that was by request from Alan off the Video Game Music Show Facebook page. Before that, we heard a very cool R-Type remix, Stage 1 remix. And I absolutely love the R-Type games. So this music was pretty awesome. And this was also by request from Alan. Before that, we heard from Super Castlevania 4. And that was Stage 9, 9-1. And this was by request from Marco off the Video Game Music Show Facebook page. And then starting off the set, we heard our retro block of Ninja Gaiden off the NES, and that was by request from Andy. Okay. All right. Let me tell you about how you can get a free KSPC license plate frame. Show your love for KSPC when you're out on the road. Smack a brand new KSPC license plate frame on your car. These alternatives to advertising your car dealer are free. You can order one through our contact feature on our website at kspc.org or call us at 909-621-8157 during weekday business hours. We'll send you your frame through the mail and probably include a few extra KSPC goodies in the package too. Order your frame today. All right. You are listening to the Video Game Music Show here on KSPC at 88.7 FM. You can listen to the live webcast streaming at kspc.org. And let's see. Normally I do a retro block, but I think I'm going to skip any more retro blocks of the night because I got a lot of requests and I didn't get any retro block requests. So I'm going to keep going with the music so I can get to everyone's requests tonight. So let's just keep going and let's listen to this track. Here we go. All right. Let me tell you what we've been listening to. We just heard from The Rising Sun from the 8-Bit Universe. Ever so popular. And that was by request from Nicole off the Video Game Music Show Facebook page. Before that, we heard the main intro song for the Angry Video Game Nerd. And that was by request from D-Man, who got to meet him at the SoCal Retro Gaming Expo this weekend. So good times. Before that, we heard from GW2 Heart of Thrones. And this was by request from Dennis off the Video Game Music Show Facebook page. Let's see, before that, we heard from Final Fantasy X. And that was the main battle theme. And that was by request from Cammy off the Video Game Music Show Facebook page. Let's see, before that, we heard from JoJo Diamond is Unbreakable Opening 3. And this was by request from Melissa off the Video Game Music Show Facebook page. And then, let's see. I think that's it. I think we're all caught up. All right. You are listening to the Video Game Music Show here on KSBC at 88.7 FM. You can listen to the live webcast streaming at ksbc.org. And we're going to keep going with the music. So what do we got next? Here's something from the Ooze off the Sega Genesis.
One qualified.
That's good, man. Yo, man.
Sci-fi world. Freestyle. Freestyle. Globalista, go, freestyle. Globalista, go, freestyle. Globalista, go, freestyle.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
turbocharged games like China Warrior. Compare it to Nintendo's Kung Fu. Can you spot the difference? TurboGrafx 16 has 16-bit graphics that make characters up to 32 times bigger and almost 10 times as many colors. Turbo Action, Turbo Sound, TurboGrafx 16, the higher energy video game system. TurboGrafx 16 video game system is available at these stores.
If this doesn't bother you, you're not alone. With the ocean, you can't tell anything's wrong by listening to it or by looking at it. But there are serious problems out there. Garbage is being dumped into our seas at alarming rates. Fish are being pulled out of the ocean faster than they can replace themselves. Rampant overdevelopment along the coastline is only making matters worse. And right now, less than 1% of our ocean is protected from harm. Now, you won't see the damage by looking at the ocean, but you can see it by logging on to lessthan1.org. See for yourself and help us protect more of our ocean. Visit lessthan1.org today.
About to meet Cupid. What they don't know is that this cute little character may change their lives. It's up to you to hop the irresistible Cupid and avoid nasty characters like Ugg and Coily. And like the arcade game, the more trouble he gets into, the more involved you'll get trying to save him. You'll hop with him, you'll float with him, you'll begin to anticipate his every move. You'll grow so attached to Cupid, you'll become one of the family. Cupid from Parker Brothers. Also available in tabletop model.
KSPC 88.7 FM, Claremont.
All right. Let me tell you what we've been listening to. We just heard from an 8-bit tribute to Sweet Victory, SpongeBob SquarePants, the Yellow Album. And that was by request from Aaron off the Video Game Music Show Facebook page. Hope I'm saying your name right. Before that, we heard from Beat Mania 4th Mix. The name of the track is called Soda. And that was by request from Daniel off the Video Game Music Show Facebook page. That was my phone. Let's see. Before that, we heard Gaiman Anya instrumental, which is super awesome. And I think that's going to be my new ringtone. Or at least my alarm when I wake up in the morning. And this was by request from L Jr. off the Video Game Music Show Facebook page. Before that, we heard from The Ooze. And that's from the Sega Genesis. And the name of the track is called Genetics Labs Part 1 and 2. Which was really awesome. I was really digging that track. And that was by request from Julia off the Video Game Music Show Facebook page. That is an excellent request. Let's see. And that's it. I think we're all caught up. All right. You are listening to the Video Game Music Show here on KSBC at 88.7 FM. And let's see. You can listen to the live webcast streaming at ksbc.org. And don't forget... this show will rebroadcast tomorrow morning from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. That's Monday morning, so good times. All right. We're still not going to do a retro block because I still have plenty of requests to play. So we're going to keep going with the music. And what do we got next? Here's something from an arcade game called Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa. Never heard this one before, and I'm an arcade guy, so let's check it out.
Hear audio, still at work. Just wanted to watch.
Live from Claremont, California, KSBC 88.7 FM presents a special report on the 91st Academy Awards.
And good evening, I'm Jasper Davidoff with this hour's review of the 91st Academy Awards, happening right now at the Dolby Theater in Hollywood at 6:32 p.m. 4 years after the Oscars' so white criticism surfaced, the Academy Awards continue to struggle with issues of cultural representation. The Oscars have become more diverse in some aspects more than others, but some are noting particular progress this year in inclusion of LGBTQ narratives and performers. Last month, advocacy organization GLAAD celebrated that both of the last 2 years' Best Picture winners, 2017's Moonlight and 2018's The Shape of Water, highlighted LGBTQ stories. Over half of tonight's Best Picture nominees are what GLAAD calls LGBTQ inclusive. They say that's the most inclusive films ever nominated in the category. In particular, many have celebrated Green Book's intersectional depiction of Dr. Donald Shirley, a black queer pianist played by Mahershala Ali, whose friendship with his white driver, played by Viggo Mortensen, helps both men overcome feelings of alienation. The Favorites, 3 nominated leads, all play LGBTQ characters. Bohemian Rhapsody stars Rami Malek as Queen lead singer Freddie Mercury. Vice discusses Dick Cheney's struggle to accept his daughter Mary as lesbian. And bisexual musician and actress Lady Gaga is nominated twice for her work in A Star Is Born. Now let's get to the last hour's honors. The awards first took a moment to celebrate the artists and technicians who make the nominees' fictional worlds possible. In Best Makeup and Hair, Greg Canham, Kate Biscoe, and Patricia Dehaney won for Vice, helping Kristen Bale and Amy Adams depict Dick and Lynn Cheney from their 20s to their 70s. And Bale acknowledged the trio in his Golden Globe Award speech in January. Black Panther won 2 awards in a row for costume design and production design. Hannah Beachler for production design is the first black nominee in that category. It may not surprise many that the music-filled Bohemian Rhapsody picked up a pair of statues for Best Sound Editing and Best Sound Mixing. It also took home Best Film Editing. Mahershala Ali took a widely expected Best Supporting Actor nod for Green Book. 2 years ago, he became the first Muslim actor to win an Oscar, and now, according to the New York Times, he becomes the second black actor to win multiple awards for acting after Denzel Washington. And Roma, nominated for 10 awards tonight, won its first award for cinematography. Director Alfonso Cuarón had been planning to work with frequent collaborator and 3-time Oscar winner Emmanuel Lubezki, but Lubezki had to walk away due to scheduling conflicts. Roma also won for Best Foreign Language Film. Cuarón, born in Mexico City, said in his acceptance speech for that award that he, quote, grew up watching foreign language films like Citizen Kane, Jaws, Rashomon, The Godfather, and Breathless. I'm Jasper Davidoff. We'll be back in an hour with the latest Oscars updates and analysis from the team at KSPC News. Until then, stay tuned for 30 more minutes of the Video Game Music Show.
All right. Thank you for the latest reports from the Academy Awards. Let me tell you what we've been listening to. We'll get back to the music. We just heard from Super Mario Land 2 off the Game Boy. This is the Final Battle remake, which was really awesome, and that was by request. I don't see the requester. Oh, here it is. From Vincent off the Video Game Music Show Facebook page. That was an excellent request. I was really digging that track. Before that, we heard from Zombies Ate My Neighbors off the Super Nintendo. And that was stage theme Zombie Panic. And that was by request from Jennifer off the Video Game Music Show Facebook page. Let's see. Before that, we heard from Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa from the arcade game, Stage 1. And that was a good track. That was by request from Joseph off the Video Game Music Show Facebook page. And that's it. All right. Let me tell you how you can get, let's see, KSPC merchandise. Whether you want a way to spice up your morning coffee routine, if you need an inspiration on your evening run, or you need something cozy to snuggle in after a long day, KSPC's got what you need. From coffee mugs and water bottles to sweatshirts and t-shirts, KSBC has got you covered. Check out our merch selection through our store link at kspc.org. It's out of this world. All right. You were listening to the Video Game Music Show here on KSBC at 88.7 FM. You can listen to the live webcast streaming at kspc.org. And we got about 20 minutes left of the show, so we're going to keep going. And if there's any time left at the end of the show, I'll do a retro block to end the show. But I still got plenty of requests. So let's just get to it. Here is something from Sniper Elite Zombie Army Trilogy. Here we go.
My name is Evie. When I want to listen to good music, I turn on KSPC Claremont.
Show me your best like crystal. Hold your head so low. Second fingers, give me in more gimmick. Okay, always face got a high kick. Mister, heads to north with the worsters. Sticking up, stand. So listen to the back to back music to man. Back to back music to man. Morning rays, years and cranes. Turn to the west, the west, the west. Honest, there wasn't a dream. Bell Society, video unity. Cornet and spinning and sound flows. Flow through home, trapped by the power of the dream. The power is yet unknown. Morning rays, years and cranes. Turn to the west, the west, the west. Honest, there wasn't a dream. Bell Society, video unity. Cornet and spinning and sound flows. Flow through home, trapped by the power of the dream. The power is yet unknown.
All right. Well, that's it for me. Another fun-filled edition of the Video Game Music Show has came and went. Thanks for all the calls and thanks for all the requests. I do appreciate it. Got a lot of requests. I was able to get to most of them, and which is a good thing. Don't forget, you can email me. My email address is thevideogamemusicshow@gmail.com. It's all one word. You can look me up on the Instagram. I am at DJ Sysop. And, of course, you can look me up on the Facebook. I am just do a search for the Video Game Music Show. Don't forget, if you want to see tonight's playlist, you can just go to kspc.org, click on Last Played, and you can see tonight's playlist. Click on my show name, and you can see all the past playlists throughout the years of the Video Game Music Show here on KSPC. And don't forget, you can also listen to a rebroadcast of the show tomorrow morning. That's Monday morning from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. And that's good times. And that's it. Once again, thanks for listening to the Video Game Music Show. Tune in every Sunday at 5 p.m. for the Video Game Music Show right here on KSPC. The Synth Dactyl program is up next. This is DJ Sysop signing off.
It's time to go do the Mario. Take one step, and then again, let's do the Mario all together now. You got it. It's the Mario. Do the Mario. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go do the Mario. Take one step, and then again, let's do the Mario all together now. Come on now, just like that. Do the Mario. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go do the Mario. Take one step, and then again, let's do the Mario all together now. You got it. It's the Mario. Do the Mario. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go do the Mario. Take one step, and then again, let's do the Mario
You're listening to KSPC 88.7 FM Claremont. This is DJ AD and the Synthdactyl program. There's a lot scheduled for tonight, including a live in studio from Constant Shapes. Also, I'm going to be premiering the newest EP from Nundale and giving away some codes for that new EP. And there's going to be 2 news segments about the representation of in the Oscars. That's coming up right after Constant Shapes' performance. Constant Shapes is a new age music project focusing on modular and analog synthesis, woven textures around the listener, mirroring rhythms and sounds in nature. The debut EP, Enchantment, is out now. He categorizes himself as solar punk, new age, shapes and sounds, and knick-knack enthusiast on his Bandcamp. So let's listen to the live in studio, and I'll be back with more fun things. This is 88.7 FM Claremont, KSPC.
you.